Videos will account for 74% of online traffic. This is going to be so much fun.
Hey everyone, welcome to Idea Machine. I just want to make sure everyone is here, so please just let me know in the messages if you can hear me, if you can see me. So just to quickly guide everyone through, first off, thank you so much for joining Idea Machine. It's going to be a really, really helpful and great webinar because I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about using videos for your business. Got lots of stuff to show you. First off, just to quickly introduce you to the system. So we are using Zoom. So if you look on the bottom panel of your screen, whether you're using your phone or your laptop, there is a section. One of those options is for chat. If it's not up, please click on the group chat and just let me know if you're able to see me or hear me. Okay, someone is setting, I'm cutting in and out. Okay. Just quickly let me know, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you access the messages? It'll be right next to share screen. It'll just allow you to message me during the webinar. Yes. Sharon says yes to both. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and start. If there's any problems, just let me know. So why are we going to use videos for your business? So first up, why is video marketing so important? Why do we even need to bother? Why should we bother using video marketing as a way to get our messages and our brands out to our customers? Easily, videos is known to be way more engaging than if you use a picture or text. It's also a way to get more information out. The saying goes that a picture speaks 1,000 words. Well, you're using 24 pictures a second, basically. You get way more information out and you can connect to your audience way better. It's also more fun, I have to admit. It's way more entertaining, and it's easy to do. So, before I get started, one of the main reasons why this webinar exists is hopefully that it inspires you with new ideas. So again, if something does inspire you, if you're getting any ideas, something that really, really resonates with you, please let me know in the messages, guys. So the idea is that I'm hoping that you walk away with a notepad full of ideas and ways of how you can market yourself even further. But I'm just going to leave you with a few ways of how you can get yourself inspired to get some more ideas. These are some tricks that I use. So first off, how do you get inspired? I recommend watch and listen to other videos. Go on my YouTube channel and watch my stuff. Go to Match Cut Media Promotion and watch the videos that get uploaded there. Go to someone else. Just watch the material and get inspired. Something else that helps is write out a list of words. Anything that has to do with the idea, write out any words, any phrases that have to do with the initial thought. And my personal favorite, if you want to, go for a walk. So, Idea Machine. What are we going to be talking about today? So first, I'm going to talk to you about what's called promotional videos. Next, introduction videos, testimonials. Then I'm going to introduce some statistics, and we've got a special business that we're featuring in this webinar that we're going to get a chance to kind of take a look at. You get to hear some of my criticism and some suggestions on how this one particular business can use some video marketing to really bring out their website. And I just hope that even though I'm going through this one other business, it also helps any of you guys as well. Then I'm going to talk about tips and tops, YouTube versus Vimeo, vlogs, masterclasses. I'm going to introduce some technology. So these are equipment, these are things that you can grab at your own disposal. They're not expensive, and they're very, very helpful for making your own videos at home. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to have a secondary featured business today. We're just going to go straight to recap and highlight videos, followed by did you know. So first, to get started off, a promotional video. So what exactly is a promotional video? Well, the easiest way that I can explain what a promotional video is think about when you're about to watch a movie. You've got those little previews right beforehand. You've got what's called a teaser, and then you've got a trailer. A teaser just kind of gets the idea, the theme, the brand of what it is that you're about to witness, and then the trailer kind of goes through the individual story elements. Think about a teaser as your promo. So a promo is basically, it gets the brand across, it gets the theme, it gets the idea across, okay? But just in case that doesn't make any sense, and I'm hoping that anything I say today does actually make sense. If not, please let me know, guys. Here's an example just to show you what a promotional video might look like. So moving on, next one I want to talk to you about is an introduction video. So again, going back to teasers and trailers for movies, an introduction video basically introduces your business. This is where you can go into the details of your business. Now, for those of you who've been watching The Creative Zone, which is a YouTube series through Matchcut Media and Promotion, we do show you how to create your own introduction video. It's very easy. It comes down to a structure. There's an organized structure that helps get all the proper information out in an organized fashion and gets all the proper information to your customers. So I encourage you guys to go check that out on YouTube. It's called The Creative Zone. It gives you all the information on that. So an introduction video basically introduces your business. So next one, talk to you are testimonials. So testimonials basically, instead of getting those reviews on Facebook, you're basically getting them in a video. What's great about getting a testimonial video is the fact that you get to see the expression, the excitement from the person who's giving you the review. Lots of businesses do this. It's just a nice way to connect to other people a lot better, particularly if you've got one target clientele that's speaking to another target clientele. So it's really, really, really helpful. All right. Now for the best part of the show, at least in my opinion, this is my favorite part of the webinar, and that is statistics. So these are statistics that are relatable, these are statistics that are appropriate for this year. So starting up, think with Google.com. 50% of internet users look for videos related to a product or service before visiting a store. So if you're selling a product, if you're selling a service, try and get some videos that expresses those things. Next, people spend on average 2.6 times more time on website pages with videos than without. By 2017, online video will account for 74% of all online traffic. So already the internet is a big thing. Next, this is really, really important for any of you who are making your own videos. 85% of Facebook videos are watched without sound. So a nice way to kind of take care of that problem is I use a lot of text. Try not to have it just showing you. Try and have a lot of text on the screen. People will read that way. Using the word video in an email subject line boosts the open rates by 19%, according to Zendicast.com. According to Facebook, 65% of people who watch the first 3 seconds of a Facebook video will watch for at least 10 seconds. 45 seconds will watch for at least 30 seconds. So sometimes the shorter, the better, guys, but it's more about just getting that information out really, really quickly and within the first little while. And then according to YouTube, approximately 20% of people who start your video will leave after the first 10 seconds. So the main point between Facebook and YouTube is about making the biggest impact within the first 10 seconds. But a lot of the times, if you can draw people within the first 10 seconds, they'll last a little bit longer. But it's those first 10 seconds that really, really count. All right, so do the statistics stop there? Nope. I got something special for you guys, and that is I'm going to give you statistics applicable to the future. So this is what we're going to expect later on. 3 billion more people will have smartphones in their pockets by 2020, according to Facebook. By 2025, half of the viewers under 32 will not subscribe to a paid TV service. And then finally, video is projected to claim more than 80% of all web traffic by 2019. So at least a little statistics just so you guys can better prepare for the future. So next up, we're going to show you our featured business. And today's featured business is Connect Hair Studio in Barrie. So I just want to quickly introduce the studio to you guys. Sorry, just one sec. Sharon Smith is the owner of Connect Hair Studio, one of Barrie's most rapidly growing hair studios. Sharon has worked hard to assemble her team and has also worked extremely hard on building and marketing her brand. Her vision, founded by her training and working at Vital Sassoons in Toronto, and her deep commitment to the community at large forms the basis for the Connect Hair Studio. Connect Hair Studio is primarily known for two things. First, awesome hair. Their motto is more than a perfect haircut, and they have a team who work with each other and work to their strength to meet the diverse needs of large clientele. Sharon stands behind every service and guarantees customer satisfaction. And secondly, they are connected to the community in many ways. They are with Connect Team as it represents backstage and a number of charitable events throughout the year, or they contribute to silent auctions to support community causes. They also hold two major fundraising events, Women's Connection in May and Connect Cuts for Gildas in just a few weeks. So why do people come to Connect Hair Studios? They used to say the word of mouth is the best form of advertising, but Sharon has found that her clients are also educated and very social media savvy. Most new clients have done some sort of online research, checked the Facebook or Instagram pages, looked at Google ratings, or received boosted posts. It is not enough to simply have a web page and update it once a year anymore. Add to that the power of online reviews, and you have the power to tap into an enormous pool of potential clients. Word of mouth still works, but people can check for themselves now. Once you tap into the pool, you have to have a product that lives up to the hype, and that is why the staff are constantly upgrading their skills, sharing ideas, co-consulting on a cut or a color procedure, and making sure their client is getting the best possible service. So, Connect Hair Studio. First off, I have to say, what a great looking website. Just take a look at this, guys. What an amazing, so pretty looking website. So go check that out, everyone. It's www.connecthairstudio.com. I know it says .com or .ca, everyone. So the website looks fantastic. Now, as I was going through this, now we're also going to look at her website, and I've got her Facebook page up here as well. And by the way, guys, when you get a chance, go check out some of these videos. Like this More Than a Haircut video. I can't play this right now because it's just going to go really, really slow on me. But the videos look amazing. If you guys want excellent ideas for promos, go check some of this stuff out. It looks absolutely incredible. And again, the cover photo would play, but it's being slow on me just because I'm doing the webinar. But the cover video looks amazing. Great job, Sharon. So the first thing I just wanted to point out was I went over to your video section. And so I noticed that some of the video, well, that's the cover. Some of your videos are just titled with hashtags. So you're doing a great job with doing the hashtags. The only thing is, first off, hashtags in the titles actually don't do anything. I get what you're trying to do by having hashtags to help spread the word, but unfortunately, hashtags in the title actually don't work so well. Even in the description, they don't work incredibly well either, unfortunately. But there is a thing in the description when you upload your video where you can put in the proper hashtags. Now, something that so when you're titling your videos, again, when you have something like more than a perfect haircut or how far can you fly, those are just perfect. So you want to make sure that you're titling your videos. It gives people an easier understanding of what that video is about. When you have a video and it's just a bunch of hashtags, it's a little difficult to understand what that video is about. Now, something I did notice is when I go over to your Instagram, for some reason you've got, let's see, great Instagram, by the way. I noticed, so again, in the videos of your Facebook page, I noticed that Connect Hair Studio had these amazing short 16-second videos that really got the brand across. Unfortunately, I didn't see any of those in Instagram. And I just think that would be a very perfect place to put in your Instagram. And again, when you use hashtags will really work on Instagram. So you don't give a title on Instagram, but in the description, you can use those hashtags and it will work to your benefit. Let's see, just going through my notes here. You had a video, More Than a Perfect Haircut. This one, that was my absolute favorite video. That looks absolutely incredible. So again, add videos to your Instagram, use hashtags, and your videos are literally a perfect length. They're 16 seconds, but they get the theme across perfectly. Another suggestion I would say is, you've got this video that described one of your fundraising events, the Women's Connections. I think that's great. I would suggest, if possible, try and update it more often. So at least a few times a year, and that would be a perfect spot for an intro video when you make one. I don't know who's doing your videos as well. What's usually a bad sign is when I see videos that are basically file names. So Women's Connection 2. I would write that more as Women's Connection May, or the date rather, Women's Connection on the date. When you write Women's Connection 2 or 1 or 3 or something along those lines, they almost look like a file name. So that's just a little teeny tiny little detail. Other than that, again, your videos are literally just incredible. I am so jealous at how great your videos actually look. And yeah. And so Sharon, if anyone has any questions based on what I was just talking about, please leave it in the messages. We are going to get to the questions afterwards. So next are tips and tops. What on earth are tips and tops, guys? So a type of video that I suggest people to work on, it's easy to do, and it really helps get a lot of information out to your customers, are these tips and tops videos. So what I mean by that is, when I say tips, it's like, here's my tip for better grooming your dog, or here's my top 7 tips on doing certain things. It's just a list of getting information on. It's just a list of getting information to your customers. And when I say tops, that's the list again. It's your top 7 tips for this, your top 10 tips for this, my top tips for whatever it is. So a tip is one piece of information, and the top is the list of the same tips under the same category. This creates a lot more content for your YouTube and your Instagram and other video sites that you're using. It gets a lot of helpful information to your customers. Now, one thing I get asked quite often is about, you want to get information out to your customers, but how can you get certain information to your customers and help them out without giving away what you know that might take away information, that might take away the value from your business? And that's a good question. Here's something I like to think about, and that is there any information that you would like to give out to your customers that you wish they had known before they even came to you? So here's what I mean. I have a video in my Creative Zone tutorials where I teach people how to speak better in front of the camera. Now, again, I'm the one that's usually shooting, and I record other people in their videos. I'm not a coach when it comes to speaking in front of a camera. I don't coach people. I don't really do that. That's not part of my service. So it's okay for me to teach people how to become better at speaking in front of the camera. And when the time does come, when I actually do have to record someone speaking in front of the camera, I just grab this video, send it straight to them, and it does the teaching for them. And that way I don't have to worry about coaching them and getting them through the process on the day. It just makes life so much easier. So just to show you an example of what one of these videos might look like, here's an example.
Do you wish to become a better speaker, especially in front of the camera? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to teach you my top 7 tips for speaking to the camera. I'm James Martin from Match Cut Media and Promotion, and welcome to the Creative Zone.
So the next thing I'm going to talk to you is YouTube versus Vimeo. So what are these? These are the most popular video sites right now on the internet. Everyone knows about YouTube. A lot of people know about Vimeo, but why would you use one over the other? They have two completely different uses, two completely different audiences. So I'm just going to break down quickly where when you upload your videos to something like YouTube or Vimeo, where do you want to strategically use one above the other? So YouTube compared to Vimeo, the audience with YouTube mainly consists of amateurs and artists. So people that do music videos and rapping and dancing and movies, a lot of filmmakers, but it's a lot of amateurs, just people starting up their own YouTube channel, doing vlogs, showing off, playing with toys or talking to people, all sorts of things. That's the expectations with YouTube. Vimeo, on the other hand, is mainly dealt by professionals and high-end filmmakers. So what does that mean for you guys? Because YouTube is mainly dealt by amateurs and artists, it's usually looked as kind of a creative outlet. So creative people, they're usually found on YouTube, and it's a great way to find other creative people. Vimeo, because of its audience, videos that are found on Vimeo are considered to be a little bit more professional looking. Now, that doesn't mean that you should not upload things to YouTube. It's just a different expectation. So it depends on your business. If you're a little bit artsy, then you might want to stick to YouTube. It gives you a better brand. When you stick with Vimeo, this is like if you have a law firm, if you're into finance, then you might want to stick with Vimeo. So next, YouTube has a large audience. There are millions and millions of people on YouTube, and there are billions and billions of people that watch YouTube every single day. When you upload your video, it's not just where you share your video to, but it goes into kind of like the swamp or the rip or the ocean of everyone else's videos. So that means that when someone goes on YouTube, it means they are more likely to jump and find your video. Vimeo does have a small audience, but again, as I said, it's a little more compact. It's mainly dealt by professionals and filmmakers. Next, YouTube is amazing when it comes to advertising for multiple reasons. First off, YouTube is purchased by Google. So when you upload a video to YouTube, it not only shows up on YouTube, but it also will show up on Google. You have the chance on YouTube to use hashtags, use a good, helpful description and a good, helpful title. And if someone's searching for that very thing, it shows up on Google and it searches up on YouTube. And as I said before, with Vimeo, it gives a professional impression of you when people see videos that are done in Vimeo. Finally, this is really, really awesome. YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube and they're open for collaboration. I don't know what that collaboration might mean for you guys, but it's so helpful when you get to collaborate with other people because it means more exposure for both of you. I remember one time when I first started out the business, something that I did was I connected to a friend of mine who owned a channel on YouTube and mainly dealt with music. He's a musician. So we connected, and what we did was I did a music video for him, like a much better music video than he had. We both took that music video. I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. He uploaded it to his YouTube channel. Both of our YouTube videos linked each other to the other. You know, in my video, it had a description where it said, yeah, go listen to this guy's music. He's awesome. And in his description, it said, go to MatchCut Media and Promotion. They're awesome. So it's a nice way to do that double exposure. Now, what's fantastic about Vimeo, something that YouTube does not have, is you can actually sell your videos. You can make money. We're going to discuss about some options later on, but you can put your videos up there. It sells online digitally. It's almost like having iTunes. So it's a great option, particularly for making money. Your videos can become a product, a sellable product. So, next up, vlogs. These are basically video blogs. Vlogs are very, very popular, particularly on YouTube, because it's just about getting that information, that daily or weekly or monthly information out to your customers. This is a discussion. This is a form of thought. There's many different ways how this goes about. You might want to think about this for your business when it comes to opening up a discussion and getting information out to your customers. So here's an option of a vlog that we have for MatchCut Media and Promotion. We release this every month. So check it out.
Welcome everyone to another vlog. My name is James Martin from MatchCut Media and Promotion. We are now in August. This is the halfway through our summer. So some of you may be in vacation mode, I understand, but this is normally the time where I recommend that you might want to start getting some ideas on how you want to start marketing back to your customers, because when we start back in September, that's where the fun begins. That's where you really need to make a good impression, start drawing in those students in that moment. So something that usually works, I recommend to people, is to invest in online video marketing. So in videos for your social media and your website. So why videos? So first off, with videos, it's more engaging, it's more interesting. People get a lot more interest out of watching videos rather than just reading something. You also get way more information out in a video. And number three, it adds more value to your website and your social sites.
Amazing. Sorry, guys. I wasn't going to let you watch the entire video. It is 5 minutes long. I'm not going to make you guys watch all the entire videos of the examples I'm showing you guys. But if you want to find them on our Facebook or YouTube, you can. Next up, a masterclass video. This is a masterclass, a workshop done as a video. It's a workshop. You teach people same as a workshop, but it's one big video. This is a product that you can sell, as I mentioned earlier, through Vimeo. What's also very helpful is that these are very, very popular. You can spend anywhere between $20 to hundreds of dollars for a masterclass. So this does become a really great sellable product. So, of course, here's an example of a masterclass that I had. It does really, really well. It's also a great form of marketing. So, without further ado,
get more traction from your customers. Without customers, you don't have a business. Without viewers, you don't have a video. So it's so important. I can't emphasize it enough that you need to know who your viewers are and how you can gain their interest. Yes, I am talking about target market 101 right here. You need to know who your viewers are. When I'm talking about viewers, I'm talking about the people watching your videos. So the first step is you need to know who your target market is. Now, when I'm talking about target market, I'm talking about a selective group of people that have a lot of common traits in them. And it's a very, very specific group of people that you can best.
Excellent. So here's a cool part about the webinar, and that is we're going to go into technology. Now, don't worry, for those of you who are not technology savvy, these are just simple little items that you can purchase at your local store. We give you full instruction on where you can get them. These are just little things that can really, really help you when you're shooting your own videos. So the first thing I want to introduce you to is the selfie stick. Now, not just any selfie stick. I want to talk to you about a retract selfie stick. This is something that I own myself. This is something I've been using for the last 2 years now. Yeah. So it's not very expensive. It's $25. You can find it at Best Buy. What's very important about this type of selfie stick is you need to get it with the 1/4-inch screw hole in the handle. And I'm going to talk to you about that more in a second. This selfie stick works with pretty much any iPhone and Samsung. And it's just what you use it for is basically if you're shooting yourself on your phone, then put the phone in the selfie stick and it stabilizes it. That way it reduces the shakiness. Another way you can do this is to attach it to a tripod. I'm going to talk about that in just one moment. Attach the selfie stick to the tripod, put your phone in there, record it, and boom. It's standing still. You don't have to worry about it shaking or moving. It's fantastic. Next I want to talk to you is a solid or lightweight photo tripod. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of information on this, but you can find it at Walmart. Again, this is something that I own myself and I've been using for the last 2 years. It's cheap, but it's lightweight and it's sturdy enough, particularly when you combine the photo tripod and the selfie stick together. It helps lock off your phone or whatever it is that you're using so that you can reduce the shakiness. So, next up, recap and highlight videos. So, how many of you do events here? Okay, let me know in the messages how many of you do events. It's great for when you do something like open house or one of those fundraisers or a show or a recital. Then just take a bunch of the clips, a bunch of montages, put them together in one video. It just gives an overall idea of what happened during that moment. So a highlight basically highlights the best moments from that event, and a recap just basically recaps what just happened. They're both pretty much the same thing. So it's just an idea. It's great for when you did an event, you know what, show it off again, particularly when you're doing something on a yearly basis or a monthly basis. Show what happened so that people know what's going on the next time. And more importantly, they know what to expect. So this is a highlight video that we did for a music festival a couple of years ago. Again, I'm not going to make you watch the entire thing. You can watch the rest of it on our YouTube, but here it is for you to watch the portion. Beautiful. So the final, I hope you guys are still staying with me, just the final one that I just want to quickly mention to you is a Did You Know video. It's basically just a single video that gets information out. So maybe it's a bio. Maybe it's, hey, did you know that 5 years ago this and this happened? It's just, again, it's a type of video that gets information out to your customers. It creates interest, it creates a community, it creates a theme, and it gives people a little bit more information on what's happening. All right, everyone? So next up, we are going to have a Q&A. So make sure this is the time where you want to leave your questions, and I will get to your questions. Right now, I just want to throw in something extra special, and that is I'm going to give you guys a raffle. So what's the prize, everyone? The prize, sorry, I have it written down. You get to have a 1-hour free consultation with just you and me, and we're going to talk about the video marketing for your business. This is one-on-one, 1-hour free consultation on your video marketing. So right now, over the next few seconds, I just want to give you guys a chance to I want you to go in the messages and comment your business name. And then I'm going to pick a random name, a random business name, and you will win this free raffle. So right now, I'm just going to give you guys a quick moment, leave your questions and your business name to enter in the raffle. Okay? So I'm out. I'm going to just give you guys a moment. All right, excellent. So I've already got some entries. So I'm just going to pick a random name. I'm just looking over. Okay, you know what? Today I've got one entry, and that is Connect Hair Studio with Sharon Smith. Congratulations, Sharon. You just won the free one-on-one consultation. So I'm going to I'll talk to you very shortly after the webinar. We can make arrangements. I'll meet up, or you meet me. We meet up for coffee. Doesn't matter. We'll meet up and we'll make those arrangements. Okay? So right now, I want to get to your questions. So you've been very patient with me, everyone. Thank you so much. I've got your messages right in front of me. So let's take a look right now. So how often should we post a video? That's an excellent question. This comes from Sharon. How often should we post a video? That's excellent. So honestly, it depends on your clientele. Depends how often they're online. If you're dealing with a younger crowd, you may want to start posting more often. I know people that are on YouTube on a daily basis. These are particularly kids. If you're dealing with adults here, it'll depend. Maybe they're on the internet once or twice a week. What I can certainly do tell you is if you deal with older people and you're posting every single day, you're actually drawing away attention. So I recommend maybe stick to 1 or 2 a week, if anything, just to make life easier on yourself, maybe focusing on posting at least 2 to 4 times per month to see how that's going. If people are reacting very well to your videos, then think about posting more. The idea is that if you're increasing that attention, then it's going to spread out and you're going to draw more people in. What you don't want to do is barrage people with so much that, one, the videos that you've spent so much time and maybe so much money on are not getting the views that they should have, or even people they don't bother. They see that, okay, you're constantly posting stuff on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, or Facebook, and it's just like, yeah, no, never mind, I'm not going to watch this anymore. So I recommend maybe a good safe zone, start with posting 2 to 4 videos each week. You can even share the same thing. So when a video that you posted maybe last month, repost it again. The idea is that, again, you're creating that attention and you're letting people know, listen, we still exist. Here's our page, here's our Instagram, etc. So I hope that helps everyone. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a few more questions. Everyone wants to jump in. Something I also recommend, guys, is use playlists. When you're on YouTube, when you're on Facebook, use playlists. It's a great way to keep multiple videos organized. Some of you may be posting at least a few videos, but it's never too late to start. Even if it's just 2 or 3 videos at the start, or just a short amount of videos that you're posting to your Facebook or YouTube, create a playlist. It's easy. Basically, you're going to your Facebook section, onto the videos, and there's a create playlist part, or you're going to go straight to YouTube, same thing, create a playlist, give it a title, and then the idea with a playlist is you're organizing your videos under the same idea. So for instance, if you go over to the Magic Cup Media and Promotion YouTube channel, all our Creative Zone episodes are under one playlist. All our vlogs are under one playlist. Our promos, our music videos, our events, etc., etc. It's just an easy way where instead of people having to go through a barrage of all these different videos, if they just want to watch, let's say, your promos or these type of videos, they just go straight to that playlist and boom, it's all done. One more tip I'm going to leave with you guys. Something that's been very, very helpful is I know a lot of people that like to make their video and post it the day of. That becomes very, very stressful. And particularly, let's say you're sick the one day. I hope not. But let's say you get sick or maybe you're on vacation. Then how are you going to post your video when people are expecting it on that very day? What I've done, and what's extremely helpful and what I hugely encourage you guys to do, make your videos way ahead of time and then schedule them to be posted. You can use things like Hootsuite. That's a great site. You can go on Facebook and you can schedule videos to be posted later on. Basically, you're going to upload your video the same way you normally do, but instead of pressing post, you're going to schedule it. So you can upload your video tonight, basically, and have it scheduled to be posted 5 a.m. tomorrow. That's actually what we're going to do. We're going to be uploading one of our Creative Zone episodes tonight, but you're not going to see it till tomorrow morning, starting at 5. So that's a way where it saves you some time, stress, and it keeps that consistency going, even when, well, life doesn't get consistent with you. Okay, so it looks like we're done with the messages. That's great. Listen, thank you again so much, everyone, for joining us in the webinar. I know tonight may be an important night for some, particularly because it's Game of Thrones finale, but I'm so glad that you gave me that time, that you watched the webinar. I really, really hope that this has helped you again. We are planning on doing this on a monthly basis, so you will see us not just tonight, but we will be going in September, October, and November. So please stay tuned for more. It's not just going to be the same thing. We're going to have different businesses, more different statistics. We're going to have different equipment that I'm going to be talking about, lots of play information, but I'm going to be showing the same promotional, the same introduction video, all the different examples that we've been having so far, so that way you get way more value. Please encourage your friends to watch. And just before you go away, guys, I have a couple treats coming up this fall. So first off, I'm hosting a workshop called How to Use YouTube to Boost Your Business. It's a one-time workshop. Actually, sorry, not one time. We're doing this twice. One is going to be this fall, another time's in January. This is a workshop, a one-on-one workshop, where I'm going to teach you, first off, how to upload a video to YouTube. I'm going to teach you how to create a video, a really, really good video for your business. Doesn't matter what business you have. It's going to apply to everyone. It's going to really make a good impact. And how to create a professional-looking YouTube channel. All this in one compact workshop. You get material, you get snacks and refreshments. It's amazing. So for more information, go to our Facebook page. You can go to our Facebook page and look down. There is an event. Now, there isn't an official date yet. We are still figuring out the dates. But if you're following us on our newsletters, on Instagram, on Facebook, we will keep you up to date on when that workshop is happening this fall as well as January. So please stay tuned for that, as well as we've got so much exciting things happening in October and November. So please stay tuned. Tell your friends to join because we don't want anyone else to miss out on these. And again, let us know about the idea machine. Let us know your thoughts. Please leave a review on our Facebook page. We'd really, really appreciate it. Let us know how we can transform this webinar to help you. We are doing this again in September. Is there anything that we can improve on? I know that playing the videos and the examples was a bit of a problem, so we're going to look into that. Is there anything we could add to this, to the webinar? We added the statistics, we added the equipment part. We think that's really, really helpful, but let us know your thoughts about how we can use this webinar to help you out more. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great Sunday evening. Have a great week back to your business. We'll see you next time.